So first we're going to fuse this heat and bond to the back piece. And use a pressing cloth. I have it on a wool setting, as I mentioned before. I don't know, 5 seconds. It adheres pretty fast. We're going to let it cool off. Yeah. Meanwhile, we have the soft and stable, not fusible, cut to the same size. So hopefully we can just chip this piece off. Now, every vinyl is different, but this particular marine vinyl from my punk, you have to be very careful about heat because it will lose its pattern. So do not be like me and try to press it from the front, even with a Teflon mat, because you will lose its design. Ask me how I know. Okay, so it just takes a little bit longer than it would if you were fusing fabric. We're just gonna go ahead and do. Give it a few seconds to rest. Adhere, verifying that we haven't lost our design on our front. Yay. Okay. Every 5 seconds. And I think she's looking good. We'll give her a little bit of a chance to take a breather. Our design is still perfect. And we'll give her one last shot of heat. That should do it. If you had fabric, like we did on the next one, you could heat it from the front, but we don't want to on this one. Okay, so it looks good. It's adhered. It's not going nowhere. Let it cool, and then we'll proceed with the next piece. All right, so now we're going to pick this off. And ever so carefully, we're going to put this on top. I can see a little small piece of vinyl sticking out, so I'm going to just trim that away. 1 second, please. Otherwise that would just melt on my iron. Okay, so this time we're putting this, I'm not using the pressing mat on top. We're going to do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we do? Not yet. Try it again from this side. Getting there. I just don't want to melt my fabric, obviously. So we take our time until it sticks. It's looking good. Okay. I'm going to give it one more stick. Go. Now that stuff is on there. Everything's intact. So do use your pressing cloth. Don't use it without that on top, just because you don't want to. And then definitely do not press from the front if you have vinyl, because you could distort the texture of it. So if you have just fabric, it's probably fine too. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do this to get a really good adherence. But I think it's already on there pretty good. All right, so why do we use this? Because fabric does not wrinkle when we use this particular product, and that's the only reason. Otherwise, I like my tried and true, what's it called? Bosal in our form and such for vinyl. So that's it. We are ready to start putting our bag together. So that's it on the bonding of the machine.